Hi fans of high quality entertainment. I have a lot of things to tell you, the viewer, so I hope you watch the whole video. And at the end of this video is a sort of a music video that I put together that will annoy some of you, but maybe one or two of you will actually enjoy it and get up and dance. Lots to tell you. First of all, I just ordered a box set, lots of CDs in it, and I believe a book of artist I absolutely love. I'm not going to mention who it is, but maybe in the comment section below you can attempt to guess who it is. And I'll be unboxing it on this channel probably within the next 5-6 days. So look forward to that. Or don't. I don't care. And for those that have been watching my sort of failed attempts at singing Beatles songs, trying to remember the lyrics and failing most of the time. For instance, yesterday's I've Just Seen a Face that I just posted. I actually swear in it. So that little snippet where I say the F word and I mess up the lyrics in that little section, I turned it into sort of a dance song with background music that's approved by YouTube. YouTube provides you with some free music you can use in videos. And so that's at the end of this video. It's going to annoy some of you, but it's just fun. Some of you might enjoy it, sort of. But anyway, regarding me singing the Beatles songs, I've decided, and I did say, and I'm still going to do it, I'm going to do other songs too at some point. I am going to end up singing, hopefully, all of the Beatles songs, but it's going to take me probably over a year to do it, because I don't want to do it. I want to do the regular music vlogs and of course the regular Beatles vlogs, and at some point I want to move those singing songs of the Beatles into a separate playlist. So isn't that exciting news? Maybe I'll end it. What song should I end it with? I was thinking I'll do Revolution number 9. And on my other channel, ASMR Lyric Raves, I just posted a video where I'm showing Canadian currency. And what's cool though is, I guess there's a new $10 bill. The one I show in the video is an older version of it, and this one is smaller. It looks, no, maybe it isn't. Yeah, I guess it's the same size. It just looked, I thought it looked smaller. It looks smaller than I thought it was. But it's never seen it before. And you can see me in the $10 bill. That's awesome. So isn't that cool? Canadian money, I don't know what your money is like, but Canadian money looks awesome. And I also show coins in the video, so the link for my ASMR channel will be in the description below, or the video will be at the end of this video if I remember to post it. So that's out of the way. Now that we have the money out of the way, a few days ago I posted a video, just this stupid idea I came up with, of having a comedian at a funeral home. So, you know, during the service, like, stand-up comedian comes on stage and does, you know, some jokes in poor taste. That's why I can't sing Beatles songs. And I personally find them funny. And I'm making a second one. Although I totally understand not everybody's gonna laugh. You know, some people don't find death that funny, and death isn't funny. But you know, it's so morbid. You go, who wants to go to a funeral? It's so depressing and sad. And so that's why in my brain I thought, why not have a stand-up comedian to make people laugh? You know, if the person that passed away said, I want a stand-up comedian telling jokes about my life, I would see nothing wrong with that. But that's me. And you'll see my CDs are a mess. I've got a pile over there. I'm not going to show you though. And I've got more CDs in my bedroom. And so I have to organize my CDs again. People have asked, what happened to your CDs? And they're still here. They're just all over the place. Viewers quite often ask me about my thoughts on the band Oasis. And I tell them, but people keep asking and asking. I'm just not a fan. But I did recently see a documentary on Oasis on Netflix, and it was very good. And you kind of understand the way they were raised. They were kind of in the father was abusive, and so you kind of understand their attitudes, you know, when they're young men. And so anyway, it's not like I don't like their music. It's just I like it, but it just doesn't connect with me fully, like Yes does. So I just put at the bottom, there's going to be more of the regular vlogs on the Beatles. I'm not just going to be singing, you know, with every Beatles-related video. Because some people, of course, would start getting bored. You don't want to be bored. And, of course, more rock music vlogs. I already have some ideas in my head. I don't know if you can see them, but they're in there. Anyway, I'll quickly go through this. I usually do this on my ASMR channel, but this is the latest magazine for the history of rock, 1974, and they go through different years. And I buy most of them. It's my second, I think it's my second favorite rock magazine after Mojo. So there's Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young on the cover, and yes, I do like Crosby, Stills and Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young. People have asked me that too. And what I loved was, I was thinking, 1974, there's a small chance Sparks will be in the issue because that's when they had the huge hit in Britain with This Town Ain't Big Enough for Both of Us. Do-do-do-do-do-do. And I actually see them in quite a few of these British magazines. You know, there's either an article on them or just a mention of them, even in a record review of some other band. So that's pretty cool. So in this particular issue, there's 1974, the incident, of course, with John Lennon and Harry Nilsson at the Smothers Brothers show. I won't go into the details of that. Ooh, a little article on a band called Blue Oyster Cult. One of my all-time favorite bands. Cockney Rebel, I've heard of, but I've never actually listened to their music. An article on Don Arden, Sharon Osbourne's dad, who was a manager, I guess, of... Article on Bob Dylan and the band. You don't have to buy this magazine. I'll just show you each page and let you read it. Ooh, an article on Genesis with Peter Gabriel. I hope you're ready for the music video at the end of this. You're going to be so impressed with it if you watch more than 10 seconds of it. But it kind of builds, too, with the vocals. You'll have to watch it and listen to it. An article on Ronnie Lane from The Faces. See what I mean? It's interesting. Ooh, David Bowie. Album reviews, The Eagles, Rod Stewart, Joe Bryant. This guy here, I just saw a documentary on Netflix about him. It was very interesting. Very talented young man. Kind of a sad life, though, and career. Not really my type of music, but a guy certainly has talent. A live review of a band you might have heard of called Ween. I've got blisters on my fingers! I'm just practicing for my next Beatles song I'm doing. Article on Mike Oldfield for Tubular Bells. And La 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 La, Yellow. See, a lot of you guys that watch my rock music vlogs, I think you'd love this magazine. Reader's letters, article on ABBA. Article on Nico from the Velvet Underground. Nico. Elton John related article. Graham Nash. Tim Buckley. Oh, singles. A review. I hope it's a good one, or I'm going to be really embarrassed. Sparks. This town ain't big enough for both of us. Let's see what they have to say. Even the press handout says it. Without drawing overworked comparisons, we believe that Sparks, with their music and unique visual identity, will capture the imagination and affection of roughly the same audience sector which has made Roxy music such a success. And what's cool is there's a recent picture of Brian Ferry of Roxy Music with Ron and Russell Mael of Sparks. He went to one of their solo shows, and that was cool to see. This is a totally bizarre record. Crammed with synthetic sounds, mellotrons, moogs, and backward tapes. There's also like a regular rock band playing that are awesome. Building from one delicious crescendo to another, and it's all rather charming. The lyrics sung in freshly castrated shriek, because at the time Russell Mael, he sings all over, but at the time he was using a high-pitched voice, which I love. But you have to get used to it. And it's all rather charming. Blah, blah, blah. The lyrics sung in a freshly castrated shriek are totally inaudible apart from the title phrase. Sort of true in a way, but just Google the lyrics. And that album did come with lyrics anyway. It's not the kind of thing you'd expect producer Muff Winwood, brother of Stephen Winwood, to get himself mixed up with. As rumor it has, he's none too enamored by the Roxys. Not the sort of record you half like. On the basis of this, Sparks could cause wars. David Bowie, Diamond Dogs, Brinsley Schwartz, Cockney Rebel. Article on Rick Wakeman. Oh my God, he's funny. You should check out his comedy routine at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's on YouTube. And you can see Steve Howe in the background. And he doesn't look too happy while he's doing his jokes. Steely Dan. Are you reeling in the years? Oh my God. We're getting marriage proposals. There it is. Sparks. And they have a new album coming out this year in September called Hippopotamus. You know, brothers usually don't get along, but they have for years. Nice article. And then Richard and Linda Thompson, another live review, this time for David Bowie. Eric Clapton. I am only Seriously, I'm only like halfway through the magazine, so. Just an article on different festivals, I guess, at the time. Article on the Rolling Stones. If you like this magazine, after I'm done reading it, I'll sell it to you for $50. And if I autograph it, $45. Neil Young. Wow. Ron Wood. Keith Richards. Isn't this a good magazine? Just goes on and on and on. Jimmy Page. And what's weird is I'm turning the page. Some jokes just aren't funny. John Lennon. I'm trying to hurry up so you can watch the music video that I made. Paul McCartney. Robert Wyatt. And I've heard his album Rock Bottom. I actually really liked it, especially the very first song. Pink Floyd. More Queen. Robert Fripp, King Crimson article. And interview, it looks like. Bruce. I like Bruce Springsteen. And I think we're getting near the end of it. Another article on the Faces with Rod Stewart. And I put this magazine on the counter, and of course my counter was wet, so the last couple of pages are... I think that's it. And God, I love this album. This is definitely my favorite progressive rock album of all time, and one of my all-time favorite albums now. And check out my Patreon page, and now I think I have over 30 videos and songs on there that aren't on YouTube. And I just thank the Patreons that have taken part in it. And I should put another song and video on there this weekend for sure. Enjoy the upcoming video and have a great day. Bye. 99999 Coppeline Lee. 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 Coppeline Lee.
Cock